Lucrative YouTube niche is in you, and I'm going to help you find it today. You're not going to spend years on finding your niche. Believe me, I'll help you in this video. Stay till the end. This is a live broadcast for creators on a mission. And let me just check who have joined. If you have joined, oh, I'm sorry. So, if you have joined, please, right where you are watching from, it would be great to know the geography. We are creators on a mission. We are going to be very soon 1 million here in this community. And if you want to be the in first thousand of creators on a mission, you need to subscribe. You need to subscribe. And if you want your friends to be in this thousand, you need to call those friends, and we are going to grow here together. And today we're talking about the lucrative YouTube niche that is for you specifically. You don't need to choose something you don't like, but I'll tell you how to make your own niche lucrative. Yeah, this video is for those, this live stream is for those who I have a lot of notes here, so going to let me close the stream. So I've got a lot of notes here, and I have marked for myself for whom this stream is. So if you are yet to figure out your niche, you are starting, you don't know where to start from, this is for you. Second, if you already making YouTube videos but you feel like you are going nowhere, this is for you. And if you are experiencing making videos but you feel fatigued, you feel like burned out, you can't move on, something is wrong, and you are right. We are going to fix it today. And I want you to stick around so that I can share with you what I have learned using my experience with working with YouTube channels. And okay, I have got one message from previous live broadcasts saying, "What? 18 views? 18 views, and you are teaching me a YouTube?" Yes, I'm teaching you YouTube. And not only that, my mission is not teaching you YouTube. YouTube is just one form of achieving my mission. And I will tell you about my mission later. But now I want you to understand why I have authority to teach you YouTube. Okay, number one. Number one is that I have worked on YouTube channels that are more than 100,000 subscribers. This is number one. Secondly, YouTube channels owners who had consultation with me and followed my instructions or went through my training and followed my instructions, they have reached 100,000 subscribers. One of students was on Friday's live broadcast, and you can go and watch, maybe link somewhere here. I'll add it here after the live broadcast have finished, and you can watch. He says how he grew his YouTube channel. Sorry, give me a second. Come on. Sorry, this last live broadcast. I'm still human, not machine. So yeah, so you can watch his he is explaining his secrets, how did he grow. And well, there are principles that work everywhere. I did it on Facebook. I had hundreds of thousands of subscribers on Facebook. I did it with other channels on YouTube. And now it's my time. We are going, and I don't want to be alone. We are going to grow this community to 1 million subscribers. So you have to subscribe. Subscribe doesn't mean you click the button subscribe, which you should do, but it means that you are subscribing to idea that you will be a creator on a mission. And if you are on a mission, your niche will be lucrative, and I'll prove it to you today, hopefully. So you have to trust me, trust me that I can lead you there. And let me show you something over here. Yeah, getting confused here with all these windows. There are a lot. Mirror. Okay. All right. So, you know what? Trust me. I'm going to show you this. Trust to rust to rust. Do you see trust there? No. Is in the mirror. So, okay, anyways. Don't worry about this. Trust me, guys. I'll lead you there. And today you have to work on your niche. How we're working on the niche. Okay, they say that you have to figure out your niche, and some they say niche will find you, and some they say niche is you. Who is watching me? Can you write where you are watching from? Thank you so much. So some say that niche is you, but it's a little bit difficult to understand what does it mean niche is you, and I will explain to you. So let's start from the beginning. When we're talking about the lucrative niche, it means that you want money, okay? You are here on this YouTube channel, sorry, you are on YouTube because you want money, right? You on YouTube because you want to earn. Maybe you are on YouTube because you want to just have fun and as a creator, I mean, and just work on your hobby. But somewhere there, you believe that you will earn money. Yeah, it's okay because everyone needs money. I also need money. The money is needed to exchange goods and things. I agree 100%. And what do we exchange for money? We exchange for money value. Value. And that's a key word for today, value. We exchange value for money. And if you want to make money on YouTube, it's about value. You have to find the value that you can give through your YouTube channel that will help you to enrich lives of other people. Yeah? The word value is a little bit difficult to understand. Let's say I heard it many times in the past and I thought like value, what are you even talking about? I'm talking about there are different values. There are values that are physical. Okay, so money is a value because you can exchange money for different goods. Maybe having a house is a value. Maybe having been married is a value because you have someone to support you and to be around you. All those are values that you can touch. They are tangible values. Yeah, and some YouTube channels are built around tangible values. For example, how to repair the house is a tangible. You will, if you apply those skills, you will have people who will be watching you, and you will be earning from those viewers. But there are also invisible values, and I would want to tell you that invisible values, they bring you the most income from your media that you are doing, whatever you are doing, YouTube channel or Facebook. The values that are invisible attract the most people. So if you are able to create value, you will attract income, you will attract money. Okay, let's start with this. So people value different things, and let me tell you one more difference between physical and tangible and spiritual, let's say. So money is physical, and attention, for example, is something you cannot touch. So people value attention. Some people do for attention a lot of things. Let's say ladies, they wear short skirts for attention. Someone is laughing out loud for attention. Someone does YouTube channel for attention. People do many things for intangible values. For intangible values. For example, even when you are going to exchange your hours of your life to earn money, you are not doing it specifically for money. Maybe you are doing this for security. You want to get security. Or you are doing this because you want to um, provide for your kids and make them happy. You are thinking about your kids to be happy. So think of those values that are behind everything that we are doing. Why we are doing things. The question is why we are doing things. Once you understand what values are driving all things we are doing, this will make you able to spot your niche. That's very important. So your niche, when I say that your niche is in you, is in those values that you have in yourself. Let's say, let me give you an example of my values, or not mine. Okay, we had Marcel on the call on Friday with us, and we discussed how to grow channel. He has 39 million views on just one channel. One video that he posted recently on Facebook got 3 million views. And also Marcel is saying hi. Hello, Marcel, in chat. If you are watching this live broadcast, tell me where you are watching from, so that I know where who I'm talking, who am I talking to. So what Marcel said, and we are going to see his values. Marcel is doing a YouTube channel on news, Nigerian news. He's releasing 3-4 videos a day on different affairs. What's happening? Current affairs in Nigeria. What's behind this? Which value does he have? And which value does push him to create this content? What do you think? What's your idea? 39 million views, 120,000 subscribers, with news channel, but so his niche is news. But what is his values? What values he's pushing? And which values attract people? What do you think? So in our interviews with Marcel, he has talked about him being worried that in Nigeria there is no security. He shared his story in the interview that I will release soon. He shared story about his friend going to the farm and losing his life to some guned man who came to rob his village. He just went to the farm and lost his life. This made Marcel think of security, how important it is. So all he's doing is he's talking about no security. He is exposing the corrupt government, corrupt things that are happening and which are not allowing his country to create security in villages, in cities. But that's not all. So his value is security. But what's deeper value? He is passionate about truth, because the truth is not told. He doesn't see truth on news. So he says there was a situation when people were slaughtered, all the village, like 40 people were slaughtered, and no one says about this in the news. If it would happen in so what happens in Greece? In Greece, we know news about everything. Like if father molested his child and it was exposed to and to society, the police found out about this, it will be in the news. Talk less of the village being slaughtered. It would be in the news. That's not happening in Nigeria. The village is slaughtered, but still no one knows about this because it's not talked in the news. And what Marcel is saying is that politicians and people with on the high level, they are saying that we don't want to show a negative picture of Nigeria. They don't want to share truth. But Marcel knows that if he doesn't share the truth, nothing will change. There will be no security because where is the darkness, there is no improvement. The darkness is there where the light comes. And that's why the value that drives Marcel is truth. Now, he said that the YouTube channel that he is doing is covering all his needs. What does it mean? It means that he is pursuing his values, living in accordance with his values, being true to himself about what matters to him, and then it brings him income. It doesn't happen immediately, but this leads to income. And I want you to find your values for this particular reason, because I want you to find lucrative niche, but it doesn't happen by searching on YouTube what is popular today, what brings income. It doesn't happen like this. Even if you find a lucrative niche that you want to be in and you will start creating content just to earn money, you might burn out. And what about life satisfaction? Okay, you will be happy doing this channel for 2 years. What's next? What's next? You will be tired of this at one point. Just like everyone who is happy to have a new job today is then later hates this job because they don't feel fulfilled there. And I want you to be fulfilled. So we start with values. Truth is the value that Marcel brings. What else? Compassion. He is compassionate about his people. He is not ready to keep silence. He don't want to be silent about this because he wants to help. Compassion. He is compassionate. And this is what attracts the audience, because out of these values, he found the form in which he will bring this value. So his form is news channel. So don't look for niche and the format of the videos as a first thing. Look for value you want to share, and this will point to the best format of the channel. So there are different formats, like there are animation channels, channels that make small documentaries, channels that do vlogs, channels that do tutorials. All these channels, they share some values, and the form they choose is the best to share these values. Either they understand or they don't understand what they are doing and how does it work. This is how it works. Everything starts with values. Let me give you my example of my channel. For example, creators on a mission. I have a mission to raise creators on a mission, and I want 10 million of people to be involved in this movement. Creators on a mission, which means that you are creating from your values. You are creating because you want to change something in the world, and I want you to become famous and influential because you want to change something in the world, so that this media becomes your tool. That's how I want it to be. And this is my mission, to equip you, to motivate you to become a creator on a mission. And what is the best form for this? What is the best form of the YouTube channel for this? Of course, if I teach you and I equip you, tutorials and trainings. And that's why I release free trainings every day on, not, did I say every day? I actually 3 times a week, but someone asked me in the live chat to release it daily. So I actually agreed, and I will release daily tutorials and lessons, and they are structured. You can go to my playlist and learn how to set up camera, how to set up lights. You see, I have very nice lights, very nice lights. For you to make such lights, you just need to know principles. I'm teaching them free. These lessons already released, and let me point where, somewhere here I will add a link later. Go to this playlist and learn how to make videos like the way I do. And also soon I will release how to perform in front of camera, how to behave in front of camera for people to stick around. So go and learn. And my mission is to teach you this. And that's why my form of my niche that I'm taking is tutorials. Not because I want to make a channel with tutorials. That's not what I was dreaming about. You know, many years ago, I made channels with tutorials and it was boring for me. I didn't want to do it. After some time, I got bored. And later, when I understood why do I need this, what do I want to achieve, the 10 million of creators for me is motivating goal. This is what motivates me. I have a mission. I want you to have a mission. And this mission fires me up. And now I'm ready to do tutorials. So last 2 years, I was creating courses for my coaching program, which is expensive, but now I decided that, you know what, I have to release it free. I will release all of those courses free in upcoming year, maybe less, maybe faster, so that you can learn, because I want to achieve my goal. So let me go back now to this. I told you that's form, yeah? The niche that I have taken is tutorials, but not only. You see that I do live broadcasts. Live broadcasts, it means that we build community. I'm not alone here. I'm not the only one interested to raise people goal oriented. I want more people to be goal oriented and create content with a mission. And that is why I say we are building this community, because I don't want to be alone. I want you to take part in it. I also want you to become maybe a trainer who will teach people how to create on a mission, content with a mission. So there will be a lot of coaches who will go raised will be raised on this platform. A lot of coaches, a lot of trainers that will be raised, and also there will be a lot of people who actually create content that transforms lives. That's the goal. What's the value here? Why I'm doing this? Which value showed me this type of content, tutorials and live broadcasts, so that I can I can communicate with you and build community? What have directed me to this form and this format? Number one is my value is a mission driven life. I get frustrated when I see people without purpose in life, without mission. All problems come to your life because you don't have goal and mission. All problems. Once you find your goals and missions, although you have problems, you don't have stupid problems. Like those problems that are coming to you, they are already connected to your mission. They are not just because you do stupid moves in your life. So it's different kind of problems that you deal with when you find your mission. So I am passionate of making people live according to their mission. So my value is mission driven, goal driven life. Number one. Number two, truth and light. This is also just like it's Marcel's goal to bring truth. It's also my goal, because there are a lot of influencers that are misleading people, and I want to be more influences in this influences influencers in this world who are creating something because they actually want to help people. because they want to change something in this world. So I want to bring truth. I want more people to be equipped to bring truth, like Marcel, who brings truth in his area. So that's my value that drives me. Light, bringing light. Which what means bringing light is showing the right way, showing how the things are, how they should be done. So this is what I'm looking for. And another value is conversion of human potential. I can't see when people don't use their potential. You know that the cemetery is full of people who never revealed to the world their potential. Many of them died in poverty because they never used their potential to serve the world, and this is where all money comes. When you are mission driven, you will not need money. You will have them. Money will follow you. And for a long time, I'm a Christian, for a long time, I could not understand what does it mean. Uh, you have what Jesus said in the to his disciple when they were worried about income, about money, what to eat, the clothes and stuff like this, and he said, "Don't worry about these things. Don't worry. Look first for the kingdom of God, and the rest it will come." And it means that including money and provision, it will come. So, and I thought, how is it even possible? It took me years to understand that when we talk about kingdom of God, it's about values. Values. Everyone, are you Christian, are you Muslim, it doesn't matter. You have values that are eternal, like values to love people, to help people, to bring order where you are, to teach, to bring light where you are, show the right way of things. There is something you are good at. You know how to cook. You can show how to cook healthy food. That's value. You are bringing values. And around these values you have to build everything that you are doing, including your YouTube channel. So you don't think about the form. You are not thinking about how do I attract more people. You are thinking about how do I pass my values to other people, and you of course have to identify your values. And then when you pass your values to other people, then it's going to bring you everything that you need for your mission. And I have a student who have already released a course on how to find your values. So you can go to courses.coronied.com, and you can find this in the description after this live broadcast, and you can learn how to find your values. He's teaching how to find your values. So you need to identify your values, and they have to be eternal, because eternal values bring you more of everything that you need than physical values. It's like the difference between, so you have a poor person in front of you and you want to help this person. What do you give, physical value or eternal value? If the person didn't eat for 3 days, of course you do give bread first for the person to eat, physical value. But this physical value tomorrow will be needed again. So the best thing you can do is to give eternal value. And eternal value is to teach this person how to make bread, to teach this person how to fish, how to do stuff, to teach the person the process they need to go through to have the value. So, teaching the process is sharing eternal values. Giving the result is solving today's problem without thinking about the future outcome. And always sharing the bread is necessary. But if you want to influence on YouTube, and grow your influence to millions, you need to share which value. Write in comments which value do you have to share. Eternal. Eternal. Eternal, it means values that are valued today, tomorrow, and after tomorrow. Yesterday they were values, today they are values, and tomorrow they are values. For example, let's take the Mercedes car that was made in 1949. Okay, this car was a huge value then, very little cars there were. This car is valuable today, and tomorrow, maybe in 1,000 years, this car is not valuable anymore because no one can drive this car. It is already rotten. But when we're talking about eternal value, knowing how to create machine that is going to move, understanding the principles of this of them creating motor and stuff like this, it will be valuable even in 1,000 years, understanding those principles. So you see that eternal values, they are staying for longer and they are more appreciated. Now let me give you an example of a person who is very famous on YouTube, has millions of subscribers, and brings eternal values. And we're not talking about like values of specific religion. Every religion has good values. Most of the religions, some, they there are differences, but most religions, they have values like you have to help each other, you have to love each other, and things like this, understand, appreciate, and things like that. So this person, what I want to talk about, I wanted to give you as an example, is Gary V. Have you heard of Gary Vaynerchuk? Gary Vaynerchuk, he is from originally from Belarus. His parents escaped USSR and went to US. He was 3 years old, so he doesn't remember anything about that time. But today, as an immigrant, he has a successful career of being an entrepreneur who has millions of subscribers, has multi-million dollar businesses, and he teaches how to develop a business in today's world. And values that he's sharing values like persistence, curiosity, patience. Let me break it down. So he shares the value of being patient. He says, don't rush. You will get there. Don't worry. You have to build your business and be patient. Don't wait for results in 3 months and then abandon it. He teaches patience. He teaches compassion, including compassion to yourself. He says, don't judge yourself too fast. Give yourself time. Don't judge yourself too fast. Be oriented on your goal, and just know that it's a process. You are growing, so don't worry if something doesn't work. Failure is not a problem. That's what he's teaching. And curiosity, because he discovers new platforms all the time where he can promote his products. He always has some ideas. He is very curious, and he brings inventions to his audience, and he teaches them new ways to promote and become famous online as an entrepreneur. And people are following him not because he is saying exactly what to click on Facebook to grow Facebook followership, but because he is teaching people values, eternal values. So if you build your YouTube channel, and by the way, he has millions of subscribers and millions of views because of those values that he is sharing. These are his values. He has those values. So you have to understand and discover your values. Every single niche promotes values. And for example, a beauty niche, do you think it promotes value of paint, something like makeup? Making lipstick, is this the value of this niche, making lipstick? No. Beauty industry promotes value of self-esteem. Maybe it's not right to instill a self-esteem in someone just because you put a makeup. There should be self-esteem eternal. But it's already a discussion about which values are more um, have which values have better impact on human life. That's a different discussion, but you need to understand values. So let's say wellness industry, let's say wellness industry is an industry where you are taught how to eat properly, how to exercise, which values are behind those instructions on how to eat properly. Is for you to be productive, is for you to be someone who can actually be capable to do things you want to do, because you cannot do many things if you are sick, if you have gut issues, if you have issues like with your I don't know, you have problems with your heart, you understand? So you need to have capacity to do whatever you want to do in life, including even to work or do YouTube channel. And this uh, wellness industry, it helps you to have this, to widen this capacity, improve the capacity. There are always values behind the successful projects, businesses, and YouTube channels. So let's start with the value. It's going to be lucrative, believe me, if you build it on a value. Think first about eternal things, and those eternal things will invite into your life everything that is physical that you need. There will be no problem in money if you follow this instruction. So what do you think about this? Thank you for joining. Let me see who has joined today. We had Marcel earlier. We have Svetlana saying hello. Hi, Svetlana. Oriyomi is saying good morning. Good morning, Oriyomi. Right where you are watching from. I know where you are watching from, but maybe new viewers, they don't know. And I'm asking you to subscribe to this channel so that we grow this community to 1 million. I told you that I want to grow the community to 10 million, but that's not necessarily this channel. Maybe this channel, maybe not this channel. It doesn't matter. But it's just my goal that I want to serve 10 million people. I want to help 10 million people to be a creator on a mission. So let's grow this particular community to 1 million. And when you subscribe, you are subscribing to an idea of being a person that is driven by eternal values, that is driven by a mission. And this month, I'm teaching you how to find your mission. And we have Svetlana, who is watching from Ukraine. Thank you so much, Svetlana. Where are you watching from? Who else is watching, right? And if you haven't subscribed yet, it means you are losing the chance to be in the first 1,000 of subscribers. And I really recommend you to be in the first 1,000, because why not? You know what I prepared for you today? I prepared for you a lot of money over here. You see, those are money that I have shown on the I've shown on this thumbnail of this video. Those are not real money, not real money, but all this money, like, you need, what do you need? What do you need? 500 euros? Yeah, do you need 500 euros? Do you need 100 euros? Whatever you need is everything in the eternal values. Everything is in eternal values. Watching from Nigeria, Lucky Johnson, thank you so much. Happy to see you, Lucky Johnson. I see you for the first time here. I hope I see you every day. So look, do you want to have 200 euros? No problem. Just find the values, internal values that you are ready to work for. And what is going to happen is that when you find your eternal values you are ready to work for, they are going to motivate you. You're never going to be disappointed about your results, because you will know it's a process, because you are called for this. All those internal values, that do you want those 500 euros? Get it from your values. Your values, they will provide you everything. Find which values are yours, and you can, don't forget, after this live broadcast, just go to the course of my students, Matthias Luca Agbu. I'll give the link, who is teaching how to find your values. Just buy this course, it's very cheap. I'm not, I'm not selling my courses here, because you can go and find all my courses here on live on this YouTube channel. They are free. I'm releasing them free. They will be released within this year, but I cannot do this with my students courses, so they are affordable. Just go and buy the course on how to find values. But we're going to talk about the values here on this channel. Do you see this 200 euros? They're not real, but they can be real. If you find your values, they can be real. Sometimes you want to you want to go to supermarket and buy some things, and you need just 20 euros, and you don't have them. If you don't have them, you have to base your life on values and mission. If you have issues with money, just find your mission. You will not have issues anymore. Another 500, all this money, those are toy money. Those are toy money, but you can make them real, because they will become reality if you follow your mission. On this channel, we're talking about following your mission, and this month I'm teaching you how to do it. And we started with values. Thank you everyone for watching. I want to round up. Right, what are your takeaways from this stream? Tell me please, and don't forget to invite your friends. I think that your friends will benefit from what we are sharing here. So, what are your takeaways? What do you think? Let me read it for people to hear while I am rounding up. And I'm coming. Let me show you how often do I come here. That's the time I come live, Monday to Friday, and sometimes I'm late. Today I was late. No problem. I will figure it out. Believe me, trust me that I'll figure it out. So that's the time to orient, okay? 8 a.m. UK time, 9 a.m. Central Europe time, 3 a.m. New York time, 12 a.m. Los Angeles. I'm so sorry, guys. You have to watch it in the night. But what can we do? Especially if I get late, if I come late, then you have to wait for me. Don't miss it. Never mind, 1 o'clock in the night, what's the problem? I go to sleep 2 o'clock in the night. I wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. I find some time to sleep in the afternoon to catch up with what I need. No problem when you have mission. When you have mission, you don't need rest. You have to rest so that your body recovers, but your mind cannot rest. So that's what I can guarantee you. So 12 a.m. LA, I really promise I'll try to come in time. And then 5 p.m. Sydney, Australia, and 3 p.m. Perth, Australia, West Coast. And we have Svetlana writing here, we should focus on eternal values. This is what matters the most. Yes, it covers all your needs, and this is what I follow Jesus Christ, and he said that you have to first focus on your own kingdom of God, which is eternal values, and you have to find them inside of yourself. We are going to talk about this more, how to find those values. But now what you can do, if you want to have a structured information, just go to Matthias course that I linked here. Guys, I have more for you. We have so much good things that you need to share this video and come tomorrow. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all. And stop in streaming. Bye.